Your nerves can actually be an asset to all of your presentations. And here's why. Your nerves give you energy. They make you and your delivery more dynamic so that you connect emotionally with your audience. They humanize you. They signal that your information is not stale. They tell you and your audience that you're outside of your comfort zone and that that's okay. And they can even ground you. In today's video, I'll be breaking down all of these concepts and how they culminate to answer why you need your nerves to give 5-star presentations. I'm Hannah Michelotti. I'm a presentation and public speaking coach in Portland, Oregon, and I help high-achieving creative and corporate professionals to give presentations with clarity, confidence, and charisma. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. Let's dig into those reasons why you need your nerves. First, your nerves give you energy. Energy. I feel like I'm trying to make a fire with my hands. Nerves are a form of presentation fears. When you feel fear, your heart rate accelerates. You start to sweat and perspire. You might even have feelings of nausea. Fear, though, enters the brain as the exact same sensation as excitement. Our brains, your brain, attach a reward to one feeling and a consequence to the other feeling. You can probably guess which is attached to which. Think of your brain like an assembly line. There is a big, fat, hairy, scary emotion coming down the conveyor belt. At the fork, the emotion is sorted. To the right is excitement. To the left is fear. When it goes to the right and turns into excitement, it's given a reward in your brain, like a standing ovation, or you'll get a salary increase if you just crush this presentation. When the emotion goes left and it turns into fear, your brain attaches a consequence. Your brain is prepared suddenly for fight or flight. A consequence could be, you'll lose your job if you screw up this presentation, which is not true. Or everyone will laugh at you and make fun of you behind your back. Also not true. Your audience is more likely to give you sympathy and care about what you have to say and your nerves rather than make fun of you. When you channel your nerves into that excitement instead of that fear, you attach a reward and positive feelings. You wire your body with positive energy that is unmistakable when you present. You become engaging and compelling as a speaker. Number 2, your nerves make your delivery more dynamic and you connect emotionally with your audience. Imagine giving a presentation while feeling completely numb. You feel zero emotions, good, bad, or in the middle. You have no feelings. You have a deadpan voice that sounds exactly like this when you present your information. You have little eye contact. You put your audience to sleep in minutes. Emotions and feelings are what fuel dynamism in your voice and as a speaker. But so often, they're what are stripped from corporate presentations. Your emotions, they're what make you stand out. They make you stand out in your voice and your delivery. And they set you apart from anyone else giving a presentation, even if that anyone else were to say the exact same words, the exact same sentences, and the exact same paragraphs as you would stand out, thanks to your feelings and emotions. Don't believe me? When actors and actresses are called in to audition for a role, they are given the exact same script. They are asked to read the exact same lines as the person that came in and auditioned before them and the person who will come in and audition after them. The way one actor or actress channels their nerves and puts feeling and emotion into the words that they say sets them apart and lands them the role. Third, your nerves humanize you. I used to work with a coworker who I thought was a robot. Truly, I called him Robot Rob. The very first email that I received from him at my company looked like a computer-generated message. Clearly, this was just a systematic email that our email server had spit out. It had your classic capital text, underlined text, bolded text, and even sometimes text that was highlighted in yellow. Then I started to receive more and more emails from Robot Rob. These were also emails that included capital, bold, red, italicized text. After deciding to read one of these extremely unappealing emails that I thought were computer generated, I learned that he was requiring one employee per team to get trained on systems. He was a systems manager. I signed up for his presentation to take a hit for the team and learn about systems from Robot Rob. I gave him the benefit of the doubt. His emails might have been terrible and wanted to make me stab my eyeballs out, but maybe he gave a great presentation. Not only did he write emails like a robot, he spoke like a robot. He had no nerves. He had zero emotion. He had absolutely no feeling. He was like a talking corpse. He lacked candor, warmth, or interest. He had gotten rid of every single nerve in his body. When you get rid of your nerves, you lose what it is to be human. It is human to feel nervous. When you're nervous, you smile, you laugh off cue, you make mistakes, you trip. See Jennifer Lawrence accepting her Oscar. She tripped going up the stairs. Do we love her even more? Yes. Your nerves help you to connect with others. They show that you're a human and not a robot. Number 4, your nerves signal that your information is not stale. If you've ever given a presentation 10 times in, say, a month's period, you know the sensation that I am about to describe. You've lost the pep in your voice, the verve in your voice. Your interest in presenting this information is waning at best. Your presentation doesn't have oomph. You've shared it over 10 times, or at least 10 times, and you know it frontwards to backwards, and you're kind of over it. Think about stellar speakers like Mel Robbins and Oprah Winfrey. They have shared their information and their signature talks and concepts hundreds of times. And yet, they know the value that they are providing their audience. And they have nerves. They absolutely do. All of them, I'm sure, have been interviewed and asked, do you get nervous? Yes, they all get nervous. They just know how to put their nerves in their pocket and do a little bit more nerve control because they're professionals that do this for a living. I'm sure if they no longer had nerves, they would get concerned because that means that the information is stale for them and potentially stale for their audience. 5, nerves tell you and your audience that you are outside of your comfort zone. The zone you're here. I'm sure you have heard a variation of this adage. If you don't grow, you don't change. If you try the same thing over and over again, you will see no change, and that's the definition of insanity. Trying the same thing over and over again while expecting a different result. If you don't push past your comfort zone, you won't evolve. Giving a presentation, for some of you, alone, that fact, hard stop, can be absolutely terrifying. And I get that. That, in and of itself, can feel like stepping out of your comfort zone just to give a presentation or speak in public. If you've gotten to the point where giving a presentation is like being off the coast of the mainland, like Sicily is to Italy, and you now feel a little bit more comfortable on your island of giving presentations, you may want to check yourself. You've made your jump from the mainland to the island, but are you too comfortable on your little island? Staying in your comfort zone in presentations decreases your effectiveness to influence your audience. It also decreases your ability to be seen as an authority figure or an expert along with your credibility. You need those nerves as a bit of a jolt and a bolt of electricity to remind you that what you are doing is challenging. Number 6. Your nerves can ground you. Nerves help you to feel present in what you're sharing. It should be worrisome if you do not feel nervous before you present. Nerves are a natural part of presenting. They are a constant that you can count on. In being a constant, they become that grounding reminder of what you're doing and why you're doing it. It'd be like someone who routinely skydives, and they don't feel worried or scared or anxious or a little bit fearful before they jump out of the airplane. So long as you have those feelings in the back of your mind and under control, that's a good thing. Nerves ground you. They should be present whenever you get up to speak in public. Now, there is such thing as too many nerves, and in that case, you want to make sure that you have some nerve control or techniques to control your nerves and channel them. If I haven't made it abundantly clear, everyone gets nervous before they present. It's just how well they let those nerves show. Mark Twain said it best. There are 2 types of speakers, those who are nervous and those who are liars. Your nerves are normal. And you need your nerves to give those 5-star presentations. Ready to learn how to channel your nerves so that they work for you? Next month, I'm dropping a video all about how to channel your nerves so that they do work for you and not against you. If you have questions around these 6 reasons why you need your nerves in order to give 5-star presentations, please drop them in the comments. I would love to help answer them. That's all I've got for you today, and I will catch you next time.